Now, the second way we can do it, which is the way I've done it, is actually I created GPT. And the way I did that is we go to our GPTs, we go explore GPTs, and we're going to create a new one. Now, creating a GPT is quite simple. So TPT, SEO, creator. Now, you need a paid version to do a TPT. Make good SEO for products. This is very badly written. So I'm going to put the instructions in there. And we don't want to search web canvas or image generation. And we then create a new action plan. Schema there. Let's pop back in here. Actually, we should write instructions. This will create new SEO TPT. Descriptions after user has uploaded their products. I said my typing is not the best, should be dictating it in. Okay. You will use the following prompt to make the description, make the title and descriptions. We'll put our prompt in there. Conversation starter, upload your resources to create the seller page. And so we've got our thing. This is our model. We're using the latest model, 5.4. And let's go create. I'll just do it only me because it's actually not very good at the moment. And while that's generating, I'm just going to, so I've got here, I've uploaded my resources. And we're going to simply, this is one you can use over and over again. So by pressing the button, it's just going to run through the resources and generate, hopefully, something, a very similar type description that we got previously. So the advantage of creating a GPT, custom GPT, is I can just click on that and use it every single time. So it's given a different type of description: Australian wool industry, lessons, squatters, merino sheep, title. So it's stuck lots of keywords in there. And it's giving a different type of description here, which often had, like I said, it hasn't been refined. I suppose snippet, yeah. So that is how you can actually do it. Like I said, I think this is better than the one I did in NotebookLM in terms of descriptions. I do find, especially with the new 5.4 model that's just come out, that it's better than what Gemini produces in this particular context, I find so far. That doesn't mean Gemini won't do it better if you specifically take it out of NotebookLM and put it into Gemini or Claude or one of the different platforms. So just practice on the platform that you actually do. So the advantage of once I've got these GPTs is I can just use it every single time. So I can click on that and use it and actually run with it when I come in here. So I can click on that and straight away I have access. I can just drop my resources in there and it'll run the same model for me every single time, saving you lots and lots of time. So between this and my last episode, you can see AI creates some consistency. Now, what you need to do over time is actually improve the model. So I've taken a model which has had absolutely no development whatsoever, no refinement, and just plonked it in there. That's all I've done. And that's a really basic sort of model. Now, if you can type it out and explain more in long form or dictate to it what you want it to achieve, what parameters you want to put around it, and therefore you end up with more of a custom model to your particular style that you run on your store. The other thing you can do is while you train the model is you can upload examples of what you think is fantastic, what you've already done, and actually upload those and use that as the basis for your GPT. So when we go into our GPT here, we go edit GPT, what you can do is actually upload individual files. The model I've made is really short and really basic, and I haven't done any refinement. What you can do is actually develop a more deeper model with specific parameters or restrictions or guardrails of how you actually want your information displayed. Or if you've got a really good model of how you've done existing descriptions or your TPT pages, you can actually upload those into your model and then use those as the basis to actually produce new ones, and you get that consistency. If you ever go to my site, you'll see that they're very consistent in terms of the descriptions, the layout formats that I do, though everyone's totally different and unique. What you can do is go into Edit GPT in here, and you can come down and upload files. You can come down and upload files here by click Upload and copy those files actually up into your system, put those examples in there, and you'll get a much better result of what you're after. Like I said, if you can build it first and then feed it in, it'll become part of your model. You get that consistency. So if you've got any questions on this or what you'd like me to do next, which is really important because I've got ideas in how I use it, but I'll certainly like for you to put in the comments, how do you do this or that with AI? What can be done with AI to improve your TPT business? Till then, keep up the good work and keep selling.